Where do you see the RPG genre moving, like in the next 5 years or so? Because obviously you made a leap now, but where do you see it going?
Well, I think our best work is still ahead of us, and I'm really excited about the projects we have in development and also some unannounced ones we haven't talked about. And I see the RPG genre as broadening continually, like in terms of the types of gameplay and the diversity of experience and the settings the possibility spaces afforded by different settings. Those are really exciting to me, and I think our teams are excited by that as well, just the idea of doing new things and innovating and delivering better and better games for our fans. And part of what we try and do is broaden the experience by looking to other genres for inspiration. And you see that in Mass Effect 2. We've got a lot of shooter elements in an RPG framework. We see that in Dragon Age, where you have a lot of RTS elements, tactical strategy and combat combined with a traditional RPG. We're combining RPG elements with the story and narrative flow and characterization and dialogue and player VO and NPC VO in Star Wars: The Old Republic in an MMO setting. And we have other projects that are in development too, where we're looking for new things as well. And I see the diversity in business models, diversity in platform choice, diversity in settings and genre and gameplay. It's just, RPGs really are only limited by the imagination. You're taking on an aspirational, heroic or anti-heroic role, and really the choices you make and the possibility space of it all is only, you can almost imagine any kind of role being an RPG role if you want to build an RPG around it. We're all evolving to the same place. You look at a game like Grand Theft Auto, I would say some of the most recent iterations in the Grand Theft Auto series, Rockstar is probably doing some almost an RPG-like game, and we're approaching the same kind of gameplay in different directions, or from different directions, but we're approaching the same point. And I think that's exciting, because I think that's ultimately what the fans are asking for. Is they're asking for more rich, diverse experiences with more accessibility, but also layers of depth that they can explore if and when they choose to do so.
I mean, even sports games and racing games are moving in that direction.
Yeah, I mean, you can imagine a sports RPG, but arguably some of the sports games now with stats tracking and progression and customization and kind of cool development of characters and sort of the sports lifestyle kind of moving in parallel alongside the gameplay. I mean, that's kind of an RPG in a way, isn't it?
So, speaking of your three products, how much cross-breeding is there between the teams and cooperation?
We have a lot of movement between the teams from personnel. We have a core team that remains on each game from start to finish, and we also have people that move back and forth depending on resource requirements. In Austin, the MMO, the Star Wars: The Old Republic MMO, a lot of the lead designers and some of the programmers and animators, artists, and so on, producers, actually came from Bioware Edmonton originally, moved down to Austin to become part of that team. We have people working virtually between Edmonton, Austin, and Montreal, the three Bioware studios, working on all the various projects. So it's very exciting to us.
I can imagine that the experience that Mythic has is a great benefit now that you're getting ready to move ahead with Star Wars: The Old Republic.
Yeah, no, it's great to have partners that have a lot of experience in that area. I mean, everything is very organic and very much collaborative kind of in how we approach it. So it's nothing forced in terms of, one team forced to work on another team's project or anything like that. And that's not occurring. But it's more, if you have good ideas, we want to hear them. We want to hear, we want to be challenged always to make things better. And having more teams in the mix, more people with diverse experiences enabled us to do that better and better.
But still, you want to keep that thing that is uniquely Bioware about the game.
Yeah, we do. We want to keep the unique identity culturally for both Bioware and Mythic as part of the RPG MMO group at Electronic Arts. And Bioware's unique brand and identity, I'm really passionate about that. And I'm also passionate about Mythic's identity now that I get to work with the Mythic team. So I think it's going to be a great partnership. The essence of Bioware, I would go back to the core values that we always express, that I keep returning to. Is sort of that's the one fundamental that doesn't change over time. And we express them in terms of quality in our products, that's for our customers. And each game better than the last, making great games that just really make you feel something emotionally compelling, emotionally engaging, gameplay-driven narrative. Quality in our workplace for our employees. We want to make a great place that feels like it's a career, not just a job for our staff. They're really important to us. They allow us to build great games over and over again. And entrepreneurship, that's for our investors, for our shareholders, that we want to be a place that's innovative and fresh and always trying to drive and improve how we perform as entrepreneurs. And it's all in a context of humility and integrity. So we want to be humble in how we approach things. We also want to be high integrity. We want to be honest and fair and forthright with our business partners, with press, with customers, with employees, everybody across the board, all of our key stakeholders. We want to make sure we maintain high integrity. I love being part of the EA family because of the opportunities afforded through more collaboration and cooperation and communication and feedback. And I like the idea of being part of a publisher. And being able to help drive the creative of the marketing and work directly with the sales teams. Here in Germany and Cologne, we're meeting directly with the GPO, the Global Publishing Organization at EA, and get feedback from the retailers and from the territories. And it's really interesting to me to hear how every territory has different preferences and desires of what kind of games they want to, what kind of features they're excited by, and we get to integrate that feedback into our games now directly because we're getting it direct from the source. Because we're part of a publisher. We are a publisher now. We're a development team, a group, 4 studios, 3 at Bioware, 1 at Mythic, within the larger framework of Electronic Arts, which is a publishing organization. So I enjoy doing different things.
And I assume that some of the more sort of tedious tasks are taken away because you don't have to worry about who's going to publish your game.
Yeah, I mean, some of the things that you don't have to worry about now. You don't have to worry about striking up independent development contracts with publishers. We know we have a place for all of our games. We have a home within Electronic Arts, so I like that too.